Hey there! All right, welcome to Tarot with T. Okay, so today let's take a look at career, right? What's coming our way? What's coming the collective's way in terms of the energy or anything that spirit or guides would like us to be aware of, okay? So I already shuffled the cards. I have them here, and I used the spell casting oracle cards. And the first card we received is forgiveness, right? And so I thought that was an odd card to receive. I'm like, why are we getting forgiveness? What is there to forgive, right? And then that was clarified by the card trust, as well as by life purpose, right? And then I also went and clarified it a little bit more using the psychic tarot. And at the bottom of the deck for the psychic tarot, you have choose wisely, right? And so what I'm getting is kind of like the same energy. You know, we're in Scorpio season, right? And Scorpio is all about death and rebirth. So I imagine we're going to be going through a lot of transitions, a lot of changes this season. And I saw it too when I did the zodiac sign readings about cycles closing out. And it's a similar message for a career. So what I'm getting is somebody or many somebodies invested in a situation that now they are thinking about it. You know, they're assessing it. They're reanalyzing, right? Because we received the Seven of Pentacles. And the Seven of Pentacles is an energy of you've put in a lot of time, you've put in a lot of effort, but now you're rethinking things. You're, wondering, okay, do I continue in what I'm in? Do I continue to invest? Is it going to bring me more? Or do I go in a new direction, right? So this person is pausing, he already has all his pentacles here, but he's assessing. And so what I'm getting with the forgiveness card is, Spirit is saying, it is time for you to leave this behind, right? Because here you have the Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Swords is going away from the Seven of Pentacles. And the Knight of Swords is an energy of, very fast movement. It's somebody it's the air sign. They do a lot of thinking and they've done a lot of assessing, which makes sense with the Seven of Pentacles. And what they want to do is to leave this situation, right? And what is that situation? Three of Pentacles makes sense. So this would be like a job, right? A partnership, somewhere where it required special skills, because that's usually the Three of Pentacles, where you come together and you work on a project with people who also have, it's usually a higher level, skill level. But a lot of times, this project comes to an end and it's time to move on. And so I clarified it even more using the psychic tarot, and I got foundation and achievement. So this could be, again, it's a structure that was well established, because fours are all about stability and foundations. And we got transformation, which is a death card, which also breaks down to a 4. But it's time for this to end, right? And so I think this person is coming to that conclusion because they're no longer feeling inspired and motivated to stay in this situation anymore. And so we got the next card with trust is saying, because what I'm seeing is this person is going to make a move, right? Because you also got trapped in fear, which was reversed, right? And when it's reversed, it means you're coming out of your head. So there's been a lot of thinking. This person's been doing a lot of thinking about this situation. A lot of thinking about, okay, do I stay? Do I go? What is it that I want to do? What would I pursue instead? Because I've put a lot of time and effort into this. I thought this is the thing. This was it. And then now, how do I start over, right? But again, it's this tug of war. So they're going through this internal battle. But the good thing is they're coming out of it. Again, because we had the 8, which is a number 8. It was in reverse, and 8s are all about movement in terms of trapped in fear. So this person is now, because we got the King of Wands to clarify, along with the Page of Cups, which was reversed, right? And again, it just clarifies and lets me know that there's no like happiness here. It's like the dreaminess, I don't know, that kind of like childlike wonder and fantasy is gone. It's like there's no enthusiasm here. There's no like love or just being that sensitivity, like feeling like a kid again when you're excited about something. It's like that's no longer here. So this King of Wands is now taking action, right? So somebody who's taking action to get out of this situation, right? But be sure, because with the trust card is saying keep your moves to yourself. Right? So be strategic. I always get a 7 of Swords energy off of this, because there are going to be some people around you who are not going to want you to leave this situation. And so just move in silence, right? So like, what's this? It's like G code move or whatever that is. So let me read that card because I think that's going to be very important to providing some more clarity, trust, in terms of just being very careful and strategic with your moves, like ninja, move like a ninja, right? So let's see, trust. Okay, let's find that one. Okay, so trust says, okay, is that like the last one? Almost. It says, you'd be wise to be watchful and to trust no one at this time. Keep yourself to yourself and do not buy into any fear or chaos that's being stirred up around you. You know the truth, so stand strong in being true to who you are. Remember that relationships, whether personal or business, should be built on trust, and a mutual agreement could test your faith. You've been let down badly before, and it's taken a while to trust again. However, someone vulnerable needs your assurance and a secret is shared. It's time to prove how trustworthy you really can be. And then, they go into the whole spell thing if you want to do a spell, but that's all right. I'll skip that part. So pretty much in terms of the meanings of the card, it says, hold your cards close to your chest. Be careful with whom you share ideas. It says the person you've inquired about is trustworthy. That could be another meaning. And open your heart. It's time to trust. So what I'm getting from this, again, given the fact that the Page of Cups is reversed, is that, it's time. It's time to leave this situation that's no longer aligned, that's no longer fulfilling you. And what I'm getting too is in a work situation, there may be some subterfuge that's going on. So just be aware of that, right? Be careful and then move accordingly. So if you have to, if you're planning an exit, just move accordingly and do that quietly, right? But whatever your intuition is telling you, just know that it is correct. It is spot on, because that's what I'm seeing here. And I get the sense that you already know it and you're already feeling it, but you're still struggling with it because the other card we received was a life purpose, right? And life purpose is all about, going towards what really fills you up in terms of your passion, what it is that you're motivated about, what it is that, is your mission, right? Like you feel like this is the thing that I need to do in this world, in this life to make a difference. And some may be struggling with that where you're not sure. So it's like, okay, if I leave this thing that I've invested all this time in, what am I going to go towards, right? And so there's the shadow side, which is the devil card, right? That's the card that came out to clarify life purpose. So I'm getting that there's a struggle between, do I go towards something that's more for my highest good? So it could be even a more spiritual path, a more enlightened path, something that's going to support me in terms of make me really happy, right? But then at the same time, it may not pay as much as I'm making where I am. And, it may not have the same cachet and clout and power and status, right? But deep down, you're still feeling unfulfilled. So that's what I'm getting is going on here, is there's a struggle between, we'd say your 3D world and your 5D world, right? In terms of the path to take. And so, yes, that was clarified by the Six of Swords, which Spirit is saying, move on. It's time to leave this behind. And I do see that there's some of us or some people who are, I shouldn't say us, some people who are doing this, who are making moves to walk away from this, right? No longer with the juggling is what Spirit is saying. And that it's time, for those who haven't, to make these choices, make these decisions. So yes, so to sum up, in terms of a career reading, I am seeing where it's a situation that you're assessing, that you no longer feel is in alignment with you, but you're struggling with it because it's what you've known, it's what you've invested in, it's what other people have known you for, right? It's your comfort zone, but it's no longer fulfilling you. And the advice is to really put it behind you, but to do it strategically. And to trust your intuition as you do so. And, when you're dealing with things like this, which are hard, and your decisions, and there are other people involved, meditation helps, spending time in nature, clearing your mind. Because if it's something that's no longer aligned with you, Spirit will help you. They will guide you towards the next thing, right? So you just have to be still enough to listen. So anywho, that's what I'm getting in terms of a career reading and what's coming towards you. It's change, transformation. Hey, we're in Scorpio season. All right, catch you next time. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, and comment. That'd be awesome. Love to hear from you. All right, bye.